We are looking for the ramp, so we'll coin out Mire Keeper. Then Nourish as a follow-up, it's also fine. So we'll just get rid of Branching Paths. Okay, also Jade Blossom, so if we'll play this on turn 2 with coin, then we can play Mire Keeper, which is also fine. So then we can just start ramping up faster. So in this matchup we need to pray that he won't have Possessed Lucky on turn 5. If this is Control Warlock, then sometimes they're attacking in Skulking Gaze. This is another really good card against this matchup, but we still don't have enough information. What deck are we facing? But Mistress of Mixtures is saying that this is Control or Q block. Okay, Hero Power, fine. Another Mire Keeper will also help, yep, fine. So then we are just trying to rush Ultimate Infestation, because if we'll ramp up enough fast, maybe this will be enough to deal with those threats. Also we are playing a Sitting Swap, Ooze and Spellbreaker, so that's a good counter against Q block that he will need to first play those cards, and then we will need to get our counterplay. So because of that we can use Nourish for a card draw rather than Mire Keeper for ramp, because I'm really scared about the Possessed Lucky or Skull of the Manari, so I will be searching for those counterplays. So please do not place Skull of Manari. Possessed Lucky is fine, because then I can... oh no. So we'll need a Sitting Swamp, Ooze from the top. Not really. Okay, so then... So I can have 10 mana crystals on next turn, but do I want to? This will be in range of Hellfire. Okay, so let's ramp up. Then he will get Doomguard or Void Lord. Okay, Void Lord. Also, if he will decide to play Cube, we can utilize Spellbreaker. Ooh, okay. We've got a Sting Swamp Ooze, perfect. But then Jade Spirit is a little bit risky if we are thinking about the Hellfire, so I should probably attack the Void Lord. I don't want to use Spellbreaker because there are so many good targets for it later, and I don't really care about those Void Walkers, Void Lords. I also need to get rid of those cards to then play Ultimate Infestation. So what should we do to kill Mountain Giant? Because if you will play Cube and then Dark Pact will be in a really huge... we'll have a huge problem. So I will need to use Spellbreaker, then...
Your magic shall not save.
Then if I will go for Swipe... Do I want to trade into Void Lord? It's okay if I want to play around the Hellfire. Another Molten Giant and Doomguard. Oh no. He lost only few not super important cards. We can go for the Malfurion, which is fine. If he will play then Hellfire. Okay, so I think this is the best option. You will see in a second why. So first I can kill the Doomguard. Then I'm developing Spooders, so if he won't have any removal, like Hellfire, then I will trade into Giant. Plus, if he will decide to go face and then play the Cube, I can just silence it. Plus also he just lost Dark Pact, so his card that can trigger the Cube. Plus if he will use Hellfire, then I can go for Ultimate Infestation. So let's play around everything. And because he's got empty board, he will need to play Anzat the Corruptor or Blood River Gul'dan, and this is not going to give him a super huge amount of value, like Doomguard, the Void Lord. It's still fine, but this is not good enough, and he is still like almost passing the whole turn. And then I can develop my stuff. He lost Twisting Nether, so let's hope that he's playing only one of those cards. So I want to play Jade Behemoth, but at the same time I need to think. Because then we'll go for the Branching Paths. We can draw 2 cards, or because then we'll be close to shuffling all those Jades, which might be a game-winning plan. Okay, we've got another Jade, then we won't overdraw ourselves if we'll get one more card. And we've got Jade Spirit, perfect. So maybe it was even better to, like, if I will play Branching Paths first, and I will get Jade Spirit into Jade Blossom. Okay, Possessed Lucky, and it depends if you will have something to trigger it or not. Hellfire, Dark Pact. Okay, there it is. So I'll need to shuffle this Jade. Okay, so let's create a huge board. We've got many answers, we just need huge Jades. Because even if you will create a huge board and clear our golems, then we can go for the Spreading Plague. And because we've got 2 copies, this will give us 2 more turns. If you will use Twisting Nether, then we can shuffle those Jade Saddle Idols, then play Nourish for card draw, play like 2 more golems. Nice Possessed Lucky. I'm afraid that this will be Pirate Warrior. We should keep Jade Blossom because this is ramp, but then we'll have enough mana to play Nourish, so we don't need Mire Keeper. Okay, Jade Idol might help a little bit, because if he will play Pirate on turn 1, we'll have at least something to trade with the 1/1 patches. Oh no. So the Anzat First Mate was the worst card to face, because then he will have a weapon to trade into my little guy. Okay, so we've got Wildgrowth. We can play this right now, because if we'll... Okay, we won't have anything to play on turn 4, because we mulligan away Mire Keeper, so it was better to actually keep this card in this situation. But I think if we are going to win, we just need to ramp up. So then we'll play Jade Blossom, Nourish for ramp, then Malfurion. Like, this is a plan. Okay, skip turn 2. That's really fine for us. This means that he's playing Kelazet, but his Kelazet is somewhere in his deck. So we'll play Blossom. We also have Swipe, which can help us if we want to trade into... Yeah, if we just want to have removal against his minions. So the worst card right now is Southsea Captain, because then those minions won't be in range of Swipe. Oh, wait. Elemental Pirate Warrior. That's interesting. In this situation, I can just play Swipe and then have Malfurion. Because even if playing Nourish for mana crystals is tempting, then if I won't get any card draw for a few turns, then I'm just going to lose. So I will play Malfurion, clear the board with the Swipe, plus also then we will choose if this is better to play Nourish for cards or mana crystals, but then probably I will just use this for a card draw. Okay, okay. So then we'll get mana crystals, use hero power, raise face, because then I can play Ultimate Infestation, get a lot of cards, kill the Corridor Creeper. So yeah, one card army. And if you won't have anything to deal with the Ultimate Infestation, I will also trade with a 5/5 into another Creeper. Okay, Spreading Plague, perfect. So right now we have enough tools to protect ourselves, and also we've got upgraded Spellstone. So then if I will play Malfurion, I will get enough armor to use Spellstone to kill the Creeper. Jade Druid might struggle against old Pirate Warrior, but right now when they are playing Kelazet and they are just not developing anything on turn 2, we've got much more time against Pirate Warrior, and especially when he's playing a really weird version with Fireplum Phoenix. Okay, so let's play Malfurion into Taunt Minion. We don't really need armor, to be honest, because there is no way he's going to get through those towns in one turn. Plus also I have Branching Paths, Earthen Scales. Okay, so this is Elemental Pirate Warrior. I have another Spellstone. Yeah, let's just stack up the armor. So in this situation we should probably just get this damage into his face, because right now we are applying the pressure into this game. Okay, Aya into Branching Paths to get attack. So I can trade here. Nice. Really weird idea, but you can put elementals in every single deck.